All right. What is up, guys? How is it going? It is I, the one button Nightblade God, and now DK God, and now something else. I wanted to, before we dive into this video of what you're about to see, I wanted to admit something to you guys. There's a reason I haven't ran a healer build, and it's because I haven't been the best. I haven't been the best healer. I haven't been what's the word, competitive at being a healer, but I've come up with a build to where I am now just the best. And so yeah, you're gonna see that in action, and now you get to hear me talk my shit. So enjoy.
Oakensoul ring. Oakensoul ring. Oakensoul ring.
All right, what's up, guys? I have a secret build for you. I will not be sharing it because, yeah, honestly, it's all skill. It's all skill what I'm doing here, but I still don't want my techniques getting out there. But I'll talk to you guys a little bit about my greatness that is being a healer. I am on a Magsork, and yeah, I decided that I wanted to expand my horizons. You know, you don't always play one class. You're not recognized by the greats if you only play one class. And so I've expanded from Nightblade, where, you know, Nightblade's, people that watch me play Nightblade call me cheesy piece of shit, and I sit there and I'm like, hey, you know, if I'm cheesy on this class, why can I do this on a Warden? Why can I do this on a Necro? And then they say I'm cheesy on that class. And then I, you know, post Dragon Knight gameplay where I don't even run any armor besides a ring to show how skilled I am. And people call for the nerf of Dragon Knight. And so it's never about me or about my skill. It's always about the class, you know, or how cheesy my gear is. And I think that's ridiculous. Like this is all my ability. I've just, you know, created something that's way more efficient than your minds can fathom. And yeah, when you look at it, it makes a lot of sense, and I'm surprised none of you guys even thought of it before. But when you cast this ultimate, it's called Life Giver, it hits every single resto skill line at the same time. And so what can happen is I don't need to worry about activating or keeping uptime on skills, because as long as I cast my ultimate, I can have this going. You guys just saw me pop an ultimate, and now I just popped another one. My spammable on this specific class is my ultimate. Look, I have an ultimate again. My teams are getting focused, but that's okay. They now have rapid regeneration. They now have combat prayer. They now have healing springs. They now have healing ward. They have everything. And so whenever they get focused, I'm just there for them, guys. I'm their bodyguard. I'm like the bodyguard, if that makes any sense. And so I'm here protecting everybody, stopping everybody from doing damage in this game, because yeah, I'm the not so silent protector. Like I'm like Batman if he wanted to brag about how awesome he is, which he should. You know, he should. Batman's pretty awesome. So, but yeah, we're just rotating through here, and you guys may see that I'm not weapon swapping. It's definitely not because I'm running Oakensoul or anything. It's because it's not efficient. You know, like why switch to a back bar when all you need to do is run to a front bar? You just optimize your setups, guys. Like you got to be optimal. If you can get more with less, you do more with less. Like this isn't hard. This isn't difficult. You don't have to make this game difficult. You just activate ultimates and you win. And so now I'm going to pick up the Chaos Ball, because I have, you know, my ultimate is essentially like a bag of Skittles. Like I'm casting Life Giver the way I would eat a bag of Skittles. Like when I'm hungry, I want to eat, and so I'm going to cast it. And so now I'm just going to wait a little bit, and I'm going to get a little bit of Magicka back, and I'm going to keep my one buff up, and I'm just going to sit here. And now I have another ultimate, and so now I'm going to pop some more heals, and I'm just waiting to see if people take damage. That guy's taking damage, so now we're gonna pop a resto ult. Now we're gonna pop a couple birds. You know, if I don't got my teammates, my birds got my teammates, and so we're just keeping our heals up. We're taking a little bit of damage here because this stupid chaos ball makes us take all the damage. We wouldn't be dying here if it wasn't for this stupid thing, but it is what it is. You do what you got to do to help your team succeed. And so now at this point, we're just going to go around the corner, and then we're going to die, getting Zerg down again. I don't know why people focus me when I have the ball in Chaos Ball. I think they're just jealous. But it is what it is. Whatever. Like, you guys want to quote-unquote play the objective. I see you guys. I see you focusing me, and I know what it's about, and I'm sick of it. I'm going to go to ZeniMax and complain about it, and hopefully get all you guys banned. But yeah, we're just gonna keep rotating our spammable, which is Life Giver, and we're just gonna keep getting Resto Heavies to get some Magicka back, and we're gonna randomly add some other skills to our repertoire because, you know, every once in a while we just do not have Life Giver and we get bored. You know, hitting left bumper and right bumper at the same time is fun, but every once in a while, even as a one button guy, it is nice to have another skill. Oh look, I casted a Life Giver and I have another one, but none of my teammates are taking damage, so I'm just going to save this one in case we need it for other things. Oh, that guy's taking damage. See, so you just look at the health bars. You see a guy getting low, you cast an ultimate. You see a guy getting low, you cast an ultimate. At this point, people aren't they are starting to get a little bit low, and I don't have an ultimate here, which is, you know, just bad rotation on my part, but I do have one here. So we're going to cast it, make sure nobody dies. And everybody's health bars topped off again because I'm just activating all 5 skills at once. We go 1-1, 900k damage in a 7-minute BG, or 900k healing in a 7-minute BG, which is pretty good. You know, if that was a full-on BG, that's like 1.8 million healing. You know, the full duration of a BG. So yeah, not bad. But yeah, we don't you know, sleep on the success of one BG. Let's move on to the next one. I posted the first one. The first screenshot that you saw in this video was me and a couple of my friends doing a team deathmatch, and we had 3 people the whole time. You know, facing incredible odds, and we were able to succeed. But now we're gonna move on to some domination, and you know, not a huge fan of domination. It's tough to be a support healer when there's nobody to really heal. People don't like to PvP in this thing, so we're gonna do Mount Simulator. You know, I'm gonna hop on my cool elk, and we're gonna go around, and we're gonna take flags, and we're just gonna establish dominance. Of course, guys, you know we got to go to the center. But yeah, I've had some questions about, you know, running a healer and everything, and you know, I do think Resto staff is best in slot, and I had a guy tell me that running just a Resto healer is going to be bad because any healer that can't block is easy to kill. And I disagree. I have sheer healing power and will, and my will to survive is just stronger than needing to block. Besides, the only thing I need to block is that person's mom's phone number from constantly contacting me. I'm taken. Like get the hint already. I understand. I understand, but you know, at some point you have to understand when no is no. So we're just gonna move on to the next flag, and yeah, you see we finally have some people over here. We finally have some conflict, and making sure our teammates are here. This guy's taking a ton of damage, so we got to make sure he's healed up. And now we're gonna go over here onto the flag, and we're gonna see if our allies want to be supported. And so yeah, we see that guy take a light attack, so I'm just gonna pop a resto ult there, and now I'm gonna pop a potion, and my resto ult's still up. It just went down, but it's okay. I got another resto ult. We're activating other skills for fun. There's a resto ult, and so yeah, we're just going to activate resto ults when we need to, and activate other skills when we want to, and go from there. And so at this point, you know, they're starting to focus me a little bit, which is, you know, to be expected, but that's okay. I got a resto ult. I'm just going to keep activating this baby, and you know, keep my buff timers up, as it were, you know, like now I can not worry about it. But yeah, you see there's 2 Nightblades with just proc damage, nuking people, and you would say that I would complain about this. You know, I'd complain about getting Zerg down, but you know, getting attacked by a couple Nightblades isn't a big deal, guys. Like, Nightblades are underpowered. It's not because it's my main class or anything, and I think they should be buffed. So I can't speak bad about my Nightblade brethren here. Okay, like they're on underpowered classes. 100 to zeroing people, probably with Oakensoul as well. And so that's just the way it should be, guys. Like that's how it is. Please buff Oakensoul. Please buff Nightblade. If there's anything you get out of this, it's don't nerf me. Nerf things that kill me besides Nightblades. Okay? So yeah, we're going to, I'm taking a ton of damage here, and I just couldn't activate a skill, and I died again. Really, really trying hard not here to not bitch about Nightblades, but yeah, it is what it is. And now we're gonna do our thing. We tried to pop a Restowalt, but we weren't close enough to support in time, and so now we're gonna take on all the teams by ourselves. We're gonna get toppling charged. We're gonna streak through. We're gonna activate a couple skills because we wanted to. We're gonna activate a heal, take an in cap. We're gonna pop a Restowalt. We're gonna block once again. Apparently blocking it with the Restowalt's hard, guys. I don't think so. I just did it. Going to streak through them once again. We're going to activate our bird heal. We're going to activate a couple other skills because we can't activate our ultimate. And we're just going to move to the flag again, and we're taking some heat. So we're going to pop a Restowalt once again, and we're just going to activate skills. And yeah, I mean, the best part about this healer is you have really good uptime on all these healing abilities. And it doesn't cost you any magicka. It doesn't cost you any stamina. It doesn't really cost you. It just costs you the price of your ultimate. And what's the price of an ultimate when it's 90? And there's clearly no cost here, is what I'm trying to say. I don't have to worry about cost. And so, yeah, the rest of this BG is going to be me and my puppy friend here. And we are going to fight all teams on this flag while our other two teammates go around and take flags and play Mountain Simulator. And so now we got a werewolf coming in. That's okay, guys. Guess what? I got a Restowalt. We're going to streak through them. We're taking some Nightblade damage, but that's okay. We're going to streak away. And we're going to get far enough away to where when they topple in again and they start giving us damage, we got another Restowalt. Guys, we just got all the Restowalts. This is an all-you-can-eat Restowalt buffet, and that's just the way it is. And so this guy's going to try and toppling charge in again. I'm taking some damage. Doesn't matter. Guess what? Got a Restowalt. Doesn't matter. We're going to streak through. We're going to stun him, and we're going to get some heals. And now I'm just going to back up a little bit. And yeah, my healing in this BG isn't going to be super high. I know people are going to complain about it, but it's me and one other guy, fellas. You should be able to see that the healing power that I have would be a lot higher if there were a few other people here that I'm healing. But yeah, some people are going to say it's fake. And so I just wanted to point that out there that, it's just me and a guy versus the world here. And, we're getting focused. The puppy's getting focused. They're trying to take away his kibble. And I'm just over here supporting him, and then I'm supporting myself, and I'm getting a streak stun so we can get kills. And we're taking the flag. Look at that. We just took the flag. And so now they're going to try and focus him once again, so we pop a Restowalt once again. This guy's almost dead, so we're going to give him a streak stun. Actually, no, we're not going to give him a streak stun. That was a mistake. So yeah, we're just going to activate a couple more skills once again. We're going to streak stun through him. And yeah, just giving our teammate a chance here. He takes a ton of damage, so I'm going to pop the Restowalt. Once again, we just got to keep those Restowalts going, got to keep him alive, got to keep him topped off, because that's what good support healers do. So what I recommend to everybody is, if you're worried about damage this patch, the best way to counter an Oakensoul damage dealer is to counter with an Oakensoul healer. That's just what you got to do. Clearly, this is just the new Chad way to play, and you got to get with it. So yeah, what's the conclusions to draw from this? Well, when I did Nightblade stuff in the past, that was cheesy. When I did Dragonite stuff, it's nerf Dragonite. So what about a Sork? Well, what about a Sork healer? Well, clearly the conclusion with this is to nerf Dragonite. Thank you for watching, guys. Remember, always nerf Dragonite, buff Oakensoul, buff Nightblade. Thank you and God bless. Take care.